this show, wish you a happy Christmas, and I'm absolutely thrilled to bits because in the studio for the next hour we have the wonderful Eric Clapton. Eric, it's fantastic to have you here. Happy Christmas to you, first of all.
Thank you, Jules. Happy Christmas to you.
How are you a big Christmas person? It's nice of you to come here to my home tonight to make this, leave everybody alone.
Yes, I am. I love Christmas. I love being with the family and getting presents, giving presents, all that stuff. Yeah.
Lovely, what a lovely treat. Well, maybe we could pick a Christmas record to get us in the festive mood before we go any further.
Well, then let's play a track from my favourite Christmas album. Should I say who it is, or should we just let people guess?
Well, let's let them guess, and you can say who it is afterwards.
Good idea. Here we go.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stocking, say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that is filled with toys for the boys and girls again. Little sleigh bells jingle jangle, what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, for he loves you just the same. Santa knows that we're God's children, that makes everything right. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when the times we know, when it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the line. So fill your hearts with the Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the line. Let's give thanks to the Lord of all, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Let's give thanks to the Lord of all, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight, tonight, tonight.
Lovely. Happy Christmas and God bless us one and all. Can you now reveal who that was?
Bob Dylan.
Excellent. Favourite Christmas record, is it of all time?
Of all time, maybe not. Well, maybe yes, but I mean, I can only think of present time, really. I can't-
Yes, then present.
All time is a bit difficult.
It's a big time, all time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm delighted to say, if you've just joined us, that Eric Clapton is our guest here this evening. Now, you've got a fantastic record out, which I've been enjoying very much and been playing on my radio show quite a bit and in my car and everywhere, called Clapton. Let's play something of it. What should we play first of all to give the listeners the idea of the record for those unfamiliar with it?
Probably the opening track would be the best place to start.
And is this one of your songs?
No, it's a song that intrigued me when I first heard it, and I've been a fan of the musician for a long time. But I had only heard this song recently when I was digging around amongst the, in the dust, and I just thought this was an interesting composition, and I wanted to do it. But he's a big hero of mine, a guy called Lil Son Jackson, who's from Dallas Fort Worth area.
And what sort of year was the original, what they made? When was what?
Well, I was talking to Jimmy Vaughan about it. He knows these guys well, and he said that Lil Son Jackson played rhythm guitar for Lightning Hopkins back in the 50s and 60s. So I don't know. I don't know if he's long gone or if he's an old man now. I know nothing about him at all. And he only had a couple of records out. So.
Well, let's enjoy your Travelling Alone. Clapton from his wonderful new record Clapton, and Eric's my guest here this evening. Eric, when you were saying earlier that to do research and to discover a lot of the music that you've been playing, you sort of go around in the dust. Now, how is that how do you find that? You're going through old records, going through CDs? How are you looking at? How are you discovering old music?
Well, as times change, I go less to CDs all the time, and I mean, it used to be cassettes, it used to be obviously albums, vinyl, 78s, and then obviously there was the whole big thing with CDs, and CDs were okay for a while, but now I kind of go through iTunes, you know, and actually it's astonishing, like what you can find, you know, and I found this tune, you know, Travelling Alone, on iTunes on a blues compilation.
Did have you thrown your vinyl away and your 78s away?
It's all they're all in boxes. I mean, I haven't looked at them for a long time. A fairly big collection of just about everything you can think of, you know, R&B and blues and jazz and classical music, all on vinyl, and a lot of stuff like that on CDs too. And so they're in cardboard boxes now, and I very rarely even go there. I mean, I've got a turntable, but hardly ever use it.
Because I think it's very good it's the iTunes and it's all very good, but it's something, if you go back to some of the vinyl, it is fantastic. And of course, if worst comes to the worst, you know, you go back to the vinyl, it is always there. When the CD came out, we were told that you could spread jam on it, use it as a frisbee, but countrymen and city folk alike found you couldn't do that at all.
And they don't last very long, in fact. They don't last as long as vinyl. I mean, I've got several CDs that are almost clear plastic now, you know, just nothing on them at all.
Play them to bits.
No, they're just sort of worn from the sun, you know, from just degeneration.
Well, now that was you were saying that was by Lil Son Jackson, so we'll play something by him.
Yes, it was, the first thing I ever heard by him was a song called Roberta, which I brought into play, and it was one of the earliest things I heard, blues-wise too, because I bought an album called The Urban Blues, which had it was like a sampler. It had about 10 seconds of every artist that counted it from the Mississippi Delta, with Sleepy John S., Robert Johnson, Kokomo, and all them. And this one little section by Lil Son Jackson, who, although actually it was supposed to be a Mississippi, a Delta album. He's from Texas, but shall I play it?
Yeah.
It's called Roberta.